Hey, how you doing? It's Girl Variety D here. Or as you probably know fully, my name's Dominic Variety Davis, but never mind. Right, so this cushion here is what my mum bought me early this year for my birthday. And it says here, you have been loved for 33 years. I'm 33 years old, I'm getting old, shush. Sometimes you forget you're awesome, so this is your reminder. Behind you, all your memories, around you, all who love you. Before all your dreams. Within you, this is all you need. That's really nice, that, isn't it? Right, let's turn that around. Don't be distracted by any of that. Time to talk about the highlights and dim lights. I don't want to say low. Dim lights of 2024. Because next year, well, in a few days, it will be to O to V. Well, V in Roman numerals is 5. So, 2025, I'm ready. There's going to be some surprises. Mostly good ones. But yeah, let's get on with it. Talk about this year first. Then we can go on about what's going to go on next year. Well, where I'm going. So, time to get my cup of tea and let's get going. Right, time to begin. Festive season, just had to change over my clothes because it's a bit cold and it's near bedtime. I'm doing this video, so yeah, hope you guys had a very good Christmas, festive season. Happy Kwanzaa to people who are watching overseas and over here as well. If you don't believe in Christmas and stuff, then happy winter. Anyway, so this year, I cannot define it in one word, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure I tell you guys what I have done, what I have learned, what I achieved, haven't really achieved, and what I'm going to do next year, which I call the year 202V. Sounds great. But yeah, obviously V in Roman numerals is 5, so yeah. Anyway, let's kick it off with January 2024. Right, before I talk about January, hold a minute. Distraction. Okay. I know I read that earlier. Now, okay, so in January, it was quite cold. It's nice and warm. Okay, I only did one gig. One comedy performance I did. And that was at Up the Creek in Greenwich. And it was pretty good. I was bored. It's dry January, and yeah, I didn't win the competition. I think it's called the Blackout or something like that. Yeah, but yeah, it was just good to be there. And the fact that people said you got off stage too early, you know, because 3 people put up these card things or yeah, and said gotta get off. So I was like, oh, that's fine. But it was the people who said I should stay on stage. That was a lot of people. So it was fun anyway, even meeting the new comics. And that gig was on the 25th of January. Then on the 29th, I went to a conference, yeah, an industry conference event held at an area called Duchess Mews, which is just off the BBC studios in Regent Street. And a lot of people, because I've been a member for this particular place for a decade, so it'll be 11 years next year, they said I weren't being myself. And I was breaking down crying. I was like, no, I'm fine. And then just tears dropped from my eyes. I was like, yeah, they clocked I was not being me. So I told them what happened, told them about the situation with my abusive ex, and then they were like, what? Oh, that man we saw the last time we were... Yeah, that's him. Okay. We're going to do something, but dry your eyes, young lady. Yeah. I'll tell you what, whatever those higher-ups gone and done, beginning this year, it worked. It fully works. Like, if I tell you on this channel what I think they've done, obviously it's not murder, but yeah, what I think the higher-ups, aka executives, chief executives, all the senior ones up there. I think it's been red books or blacklisted, whatever you want to call it. Man can't get in. He can't get back in that place until they say so. Until they do a review, that's what they have to do as well. Then he can get into certain places. But for now, So I think continuing on for this year, I felt different, but I was informed I had to see a counsellor. I remember. Thank you. So the 2 gigs I did in February, I was going to get me emotional this one. I hosted at the, what was a pizza place called again? It's like a restaurant sort of bar thing. And I hosted every 2 weeks a comedy show for new acts or acts who are working on their one man or one woman show. And I say a big thanks to my mate Raphael, who sadly passed away earlier this year. And imagine, I'm grieving for my baby cousin who passed away last November, 2023. Yeah, and we were talking about health and stuff like when we were organising this wonderful setup. And then also performed in, I think it's Chatham, you call it. Lovely people, a lot of ham places going to hear that I've performed, but yeah, those are some great gigs, I ain't gonna lie, and that helped me gain my momentum again. You know what I'm saying? So, especially when I was hearing from the comedians who just started, helped me put me back on my feet, because I was hosting at the time, and the comedians who have been there for a while, who are seasoned comedians, and they're doing a one woman or one man shows, I was like, oh, I should do one. Got an idea. So that was great. Valentine's Day was fantastic this year. Couldn't ask for more. Then I had to go and work on my fitness levels whilst still seeing my neuropsychiatrist at the time. Yes, it's been a lot. And so in the 2nd month of the year. Then I also went to film screenings, invited to lots of them, especially thanks to BAFTA. Yep, one day I'll have one, but not today. And I got invited to some breakfast places, lovely foods, great catering, very hidden spots in London. Oh, hello, there's me in the mirror. Yeah, so can't complain. Can't complain. The industry still goes on, as well as life. Yeah, so going towards March of 2024, I did, hold on a minute, I wrote it down actually. I performed in Cambridge, I performed at Soho in West End, Piccadilly. I performed and, hosted again in Streatham, and then performed in Kent, I can't remember where that was, and I performed for Bedford Fringe, that's the first Fringe I did, and performed in Essex, yeah. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, VarietyD. Thank you, cheers. Also, you'll come across pictures like this. What's that place called again? In Piccadilly. That's 195, they call it. So, that was fun. I'm becoming me. So not only did I do hair modelling in Wembley for a new hairdresser shop, which I will advertise in a moment. Check now. This wonderful place in Wembley Park is called the Chop Chop Shop London. It's a lovely hair salon. They did not chop nothing out my hair. They just literally learned about hair texture. And yeah, they got on with it. And it was pretty good. Nice service. Beautiful place. They also have a discount for the New Year's. So please do check out their website. Check out below in the links under the YouTube video. And yeah, apply New Year 20 and say Variety D sent you there. And yeah, show them this clip because they did my hair very well.
and took very good care of it. Yep, no complaints. It was lovely.
And then I performed in Wimbledon and still participate with Dating Disabilities. Check this out.
Yep, Dating Disabilities, satellite from the United States, and I represent the UK, whilst we have a Canadian representation too. So it's fantastic. Please check them out.
Then I participated in Broccoli, advertising my one-woman show by being an extra in a comedy, like, sort of short film, and that was fun, meeting those amazing people. And then I got to present at the Extraordinary Scope Awards held at the Oval Ground, the cricket Oval Ground. Yeah, and being in Oval was like, what? Yo. Like, being in there was amazing. Even meeting the Paralympian champions, sitting next on the table, seeing my former agent, I'm like going, yo, I'm thinking, this is mad. You know, my mum couldn't make it because she was ill, but nevertheless, I'm finally so glad, we're so proud of me for like being there, like surrounded by amazing people.
I really enjoyed myself earlier this year at the Scope Disability Equality Awards. I also got to present the awards with Samantha Renke. I couldn't believe it. This is the same woman who I loved to see on the Maltesers advert many moons ago. I was thinking, wow, she's right next to me. This is mad. Someone pinched me. And yeah, I had a wonderful time. Oh, please do follow her, because she is very good to talk to, and she inspires many, many people. She even gave me a big up. I was like, oh my days, what? Right, so ladies and gents, the show is done. Okay, the awards is completed, and yeah, did my photos, well, got them done, and I feel nice. And people still having drinks and all this razzmatazz. Yeah, I feel like I'm back in business, if that makes sense. After what I've been through. Woo. Hello 2024. Alright, over and out. Laters. And oh, thank you very much, Scope, for having me. Alright, hope to see you again. And people are watching, please support them. Alright, check them out.
Scope Disability Awards was incredible, because that's when it kind of hit me to say, bruh, I am in the business. Like, 'cause I did feel like an imposter for a second. I was like, hold a minute, nah, you've been in the game for 17 years. Don't let that man, your ex, mess up your mind now. No.
Unfortunately, he did. I mean, with the rules and regulations you can see in that book, it was a catastrophe.
Yeah, and then I begun to wanting to do my one-woman show, work in progress, but held in Peckham. And the way to advertise it is not just social media,
it's all about flyering, putting up posters on walls where you are seen. People will read about your details, then they'll get themselves tickets, fingers crossed, and keep putting up more posters, keep flyering, you know.
The way I promoted with, I say leaflets, but people say flyers, flyering. I was flying, because I was doing it by myself. My brothers helped me here and there, like in certain boroughs. If you check this out. So, as you see, I listed them. I made sure I also put in places that I ain't been to for a while. So if you see my YouTube channel, you'll see about, 16 years, and I keep forgetting what it's called, but I went to areas like that to say, look at that. You people around here said I couldn't make it. Look at this. I just felt that way to do it.
Even the areas I put them up, it was bittersweet for me, because as you can see here, this is in Tulse Hill. My school was closed down this year, and there's another area. Oh, that's South Lambeth Road. I used to live around there in the 90s, the early 90s, and yes, it's felt, again, bittersweet moments, but it felt great at the same time, getting it done and people noticing my face. Even my family who live like around these areas, like, great example over here, I know who walks past there. So yeah, it was great to even hear that, oh my god, I saw you.
But yeah, it was fun though, flyering, and even like people were wondering when I was getting the sellotape out or the pins and stuff. I even bought a hammer to like hang on the thing, and it was fun. I had a good time doing that because like you could kind of make a sort of pattern the way you put these things on, and on, you know, phone boxes and stuff, the back of the phone boxes, and people can see your face, or like the next day if it's not raining, like you yourself get to see your own face on where you know you put them posters. Like, oh man, it was amazing. And you got people phoning you, or they're taking pictures and they send it to me on DMs and that. Say, I see you. I'm like, yeah, where? Like, I was like, oh, you mean the picture? Right, yeah. Come to my show, buy your ticket, you know. That was the hard part. Buy your tickets. Jeez, man. But yeah, over to May.
Actually, before we even go to the next month, I mean, look how much work I put into advertising my one-woman show based in Peckham. Like, this is like the work ethic. I mean, it looks easy, but it's really not that simple. Even to the point where people, they'll be nosy, and then I'll just give them a flyer in their hand anyway. Also, I want to give a big shout outs to the actual mayors of particular boroughs, of Lambeth, of Southwark, of Bromley. You know, when I was flying up in Penge, Southwark, another one. I made sure I called some of them, or emailed, or sent a picture. Some of them said they were going to come to my show, but I was like, oh well, never mind. They're very busy peoples, but nevertheless, it made them look good, representing me and letting me put up my flyers and posters on their walls, because they could have said no, but they gave me the thumbs up, and I made sure I took them down the next, what was it, 24 to 48 hours. Oh wait, here's my favorite one. This one was in New Cross, and wait for it, check the pattern though, and next to this wonderful Marley here. Yep, hello sir, look at that, there's me. Yeah, I did a little pattern thing that I was talking about earlier. I love it, I really love it. And I got to perform in the area that same day. Big shout out to Richard Gill. Listen, this guy's a legend. He's one of the top guys in the comedy industry.
In April was in New Cross, and I got to meet the one and only Richard Gill, who is like the phenomenal what's it called? He's like a veteran of, you know, like critique of comedy. But he has a good time. He's a very kind gentleman. But you know, like, if you don't make man laugh, you ain't funny.
No, for real, I'm not even lying. I mean, check him out. www.arichcomiclife.blog. He's been around for half a century, this guy.
But yeah, I was gassed. And then I got to be on BBC Radio London to advertise my show.
So, Dominique, you are Variety D.
As we had, thank you.
As we have rather than Verity.
I'm so sorry. Do you know what, Dominique? I got my way all the way through, and I thought, I'm doing so well. I sound so clear and awake and erudite this morning, and then I can't even read. Dominique, you...
Don't watch that. I'm visually impaired, so I'll allow you. I still got Friday in my eyes. Like, and being a big fan of you two since Fame Academy era. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, I'm going to be 33 next week. I mean, this is...
Do you know, I've got to say,
let that sink in.
Dominique, I'm looking at pictures of you. You look 18. I bet you still get asked for ID.
Then later in that month, I mean, hold on, pause. So basically, I was still vexed though, a little bit vexed when I got my name wrong. People, not just them two, but people keep saying Verity rather than Variety. I don't know why. Please tell me, comment below why people of a certain age keep saying that. Yeah, get on my nerves. It's like when people say my real name, Dominique. Excuse me? What? Yeah. I don't have a third leg. I've got 3 whole 2 legs, thank you very much. But anyway, sorry. So the performances were amazing. I ain't gonna lie, I had butterflies. I was really shitting bricks. Excuse my language. But yeah, on day 1, it was my mum and mostly my mum's family that were in the audience. that's on the first day. That was fun. And the thing is, because my show is called Myth, spelled M-I-T-H, which stands for Misunderstood in the Hood, it was brilliant. You could, all different age groups, different cultures were there. Like I said, the majority of my mum's family sitting there at the time. And people are participating, saying the words in the pot. If I mention the words mum, mother, mummy, mother dearest, mumsy, like if I say that mama, like in the pot. So that was great. I loved it. I wish I could do that again. I wish I had longer time. But yeah, overall, they were really proud of me. Time felt like it went really quickly. And then, same as day 2, so on the last show, I only had 2 days to do Peter Peckham, on the Peckham Fringe Festival. Yeah, that was my dad's, my biological father, his family were there, him and his family. So if I said dad, daddy, father, pops, papa, everyone said words in the pot. And that was, because that was the final day, and big up to my friends, also my family from Birmingham who came down, you know. I was just like, yeah, this is a brilliant night. And then after the show, got to celebrate, got to let our hair down, and just, yeah, like, it was fun. Even seeing Ratman there as well, I was like, what, what's there, Ratman? Shout out to actor Carly Best as well, and I forgot our brother's name, but there were so many people there. Big up yourselves, all of you.
It was nice meeting actor Carly Best in person, because he was doing his production on the other side of the building. But also, it was incredible on the first day seeing my mum and the rest of the family, and on the second day seeing my dad and the rest of the family. It's crazy.
I think what was more emotional was like seeing my nana like sit over there. So my dad's mum. I mentioned the fact that we both had the same birthdays, because that was the 2nd of May, so it was 6 days until our birthday was gonna happen. I was like, yeah, so that was really nice. But she had to leave a bit early after I finished the show. I couldn't meet her after the show because she was a bit tired with her nap. So I was like, okay, fine, Nana, you know. But I got to see her anyway. I think the next 1 week. So that was great. Yeah, I think 6 days after it was our birthday. Yeah. So you guys can check that out on YouTube. Nanny V and Variety. Yeah.
Yep, you would never think my Nana is in her 90s. She looks more like in her 60s. You know, 63. Yeah.
So that was something. But yeah, and then I got to take my work to other fringe festivals after that. So let me see. What we got here? Oh yeah.
I'll mention those festivals on part 2. There's too many to name.
And what was hilarious, after the show, so my family, my people then from Birmingham, stayed over here at my house, which was wonderful. Check out Queen Sophia, please, and King Russ. So we went to West End, Camden, and all those other places, but the highlights for them lot, for being here, was the fact that, shout out Queen Sophia, Shaq, for me learning these styles. I mean, I had black, like, sort of like weave and stuff, and that turned the thing. Yeah, it taught me how to put hairbands over that. But yeah, just being in places like Liberty, and unexpectedly, Prada was in Liberty. Now, if you don't know about Liberty flagship store, get yourself down there, or just check it out on Google. Yeah, put Liberty London, and this place is where my grand-nana and my grandmother all went to. Big place.
Let's do a bit of plug-in, shall we? Please follow Queen Sophia, who's also the founder of Freaking Fabulous. Not just clothing for fashion, also jewellery, and she also does music. Yes, music writer, also a poet, runs generations in her family. Trust and believe. Woo, you don't want to muck around with her on stage. But look at this. Also connects with peoples randomly. Like this woman on the right is from California, and she talks to the people's internationals. Just like that. Bam! You know, her and her brother King J. Rouse, that's the one on the right. They don't muck around. Right, so talk of prices, they're taking liberties around here. Everyone remembers this 4 generations of my family. Yeah, have been here. Probably 5 in the next couple of years. Yep.
Would you guys like to do a free photo, please?
Yes, please.
You guys.
So, no time at the present. Make sure you follow at Freaking Fabulous 1 on Instagram while I do my poses. Follow them now. Now. Get ready. Okay. Whilst I'm striking poses, check them now. Check them now whilst I am doing my work. Literally build up my confidence again. Wow, on my birth month.
Yep, shout out those places. Very expensive. I mean, you know, some of the places we walked in, it was like £500 for a scarf. I didn't pay that much. You must be crazy. But it was good to be in those places and even showing, you know, my peoples from the Midlands, that side of life. You know, the have and have-nots. You can sense it. But it's amazing when we went to W Hotel and celebrated a pre-birthday drink up and snacks and thing. That was really, really good. And the lights and the decorations and just, it looked amazing, man. Like the vibes, and you can just tell. And he was posing and just like, yeah, like we got £1 million in our bag, but not yet. We're broke. Okay, but not broke, but just that we're not in that level yet, that league. But hey, we look like that league though. We look good.
Yeah, well, we all know how to scrub up well and how to enter these places with class, with dignity, you know, and also at the same time stand out. It was good to meet some of the barmen. They were pretty handsome. And check out the facility. It was really nice. I was like, oh, wow, look at that. Oh, even the toilets there's like, ooh, it was really nice. And even got was it 3 shots, I think I had? Yeah, but even though I don't drink that much, but listen, Queen Sophia, you can tell she had a good time. And that fireplace was lush. I was like, wow, bring it to my house. But where would I put it? It's too big.
So, after my peoples went back to Brum, nice and safely, I got to do a corporate gig a few days later at the Old Bailey. Yes. That was fun. I ain't gonna lie. I was a bit nervous, but I was like, and I enjoyed myself. I really did, you know. And the sights around there look very nice. It's very Harry Potterish, you know. Especially walk further down towards the wannabe Hogwarts, called the Royal Courts of Justice. Yeah, around there. Really nice. My auntie works there. Yeah, barrister, not the coffee. From there, then performed in Cambridge. So at the actual Cambridge Comedy Festival, May this year. That was fantastic. Smaller venue, but still big laughs, and I loved it. Then I came back a lot of times. That was nice.
Business, he knows the business.
The best.
Thank you. See ya. Make sure you follow him.
I also got to attend, I think this was my second time going there. No, I think it was my first time. Because I don't remember going there when I was with my ex. If I was, I would have put his name down. Like, I would have let him come with me. But in Soho House, at the Strand, because there's a lot of different ones dotted around, especially in London. Yeah, the Strand's near Temple Station. Yeah, I got to go in there and watch independent made movies by predominantly black people or from different backgrounds, so basically non-white. And it was held at the Soho House, the Strand on the right, not the left, because the left one is where the members go up that nice lift with the swimming pool. And then you got the right where it's like spare room but lovely food, free drinks, can't complain, big ass screen, you feel nice at home.
Soho House in the Strand, near Temple, like I said earlier. Lovely foods, good people to meet, lovely independent films, couldn't complain. Check out Ikenga now, Google them, check them out, and go to their events. Alright, tell them I told you.
The vibe was nice though, especially at the Ikenga event, because that's representing, like I said, black people who do their own films, and they also deal with fashion, makeup artists, veterans within the industry, especially in the UK and other countries, representing their culture, you know. I'm gonna try and not name countries because I don't want to say them wrong or get them wrong with the wrong person. But in any case, beautiful countries, okay, with a lot of black people in them, you know. So that's basically Africa and Caribbean. Oh, and you know, Australia. If you want. See, I named it. I named the name country. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm getting stuff wrong. Don't say no countries, no countries. Okay, but yeah, it was really good being there and meeting amazing people and keeping in touch as well. That's the main thing about networking in this industry. So I was getting my mojo back. Yay. Okay. 10 points.
Remember, this was in spring 2024, leading towards the summer. It was brilliant meeting these wonderful creatives in just one room.
So going to June, I got to go back and revisit Viacom/MTV/Nickelodeon headquarters. Oh, and Channel 5. I mean, there's so many different ones there, like.
Even Comedy Central was there too. And you got BET, and you got Milkshake, but that's Channel 5, right?
But I call it Viacom HQ, and it's Paramount as well. It was good to see familiar faces, good to see new faces. You have to keep in touch with them. Some of them I met at the BAFTA many moons before that. So I was like, you're a chief exec now. Congratulations. Oh, you're married? That's good for you. Wow. I remember when you were training. Wow, work experience. Good for you. You know? It's good to see that Yinka there, you know. If you don't know about her, check it yourself. Yeah, it was interesting being in there again, and posing with SpongeBob. That was fun. But yeah, it's just great networking your network. Like I always say, you're gonna always hear me say that. Also, I performed in Wanstead. Shout out to Mark Nicholas and Benny Shakes. They're always killing it all the time with these shows. To the point where they've got different demographics. They've got children's stuff that they performed, Blue Bag Bunch, and then they have the adult stuff. So yeah, big shout outs to them.
Okay, then please welcome to the stage your first act of the evening, Variety Team. So, Mark, how much time do I have on here again?
10 minutes.
10 black minutes, 10 white minutes, or 10 Redbridge minutes?
I want to say a big shout out for the Laugh Able founders. That's Mark Nicholas and Benny Shakes. Follow him because even they weren't there that night. Still follow him, check him out. Also check out their Blue Badge Bunch, which is like for the kids and stuff and their parents who can participate. Then you got the Laugh Able comedy night itself, so you know when and where it will take place. You know, it's fantastic stuff. A lot of disabled comics. You see different, you know, types and make you laugh.
Then yeah, performed in Catford Mews for the last time, and now it's shut down. They closed the place down. Vex, flip it down, man. Closing these places, just like my school. They closed down my secondary school, St. Martin's. Jeez, man. Filled with memories. But yeah,
I was well vexed when I found out the Catford Mews closed. Yeah, but good times, good memories, fantastic people, fantastic performers. Please, please, please do check out Adam and Tommy. They're fantastic, man. One's a magician, one comes from the States. Like, good stuff, man. They're really good guys.
Then that same month in June, I got to go to the RSA, which stands for, I need my phone for this, which is my other phone, stands for the Royal Society for the Encouragement of Art, Manufactures and Commerce.
Yeah, so like it says on the wall, No, not that wall. That one. Yeah, there we go. With the 3 letters behind me. Yeah.
RSA. Okay, Royal. So went down there, checked out the environmental, superstar who was in there. I've forgotten brother's name now. Check this.
Yes, he goes by the name of A.Y. Young. He's basically like Michael Jackson and Will Smith had a baby, and this guy's making movements. He's at CEO of Battery Tour and Young Leader United Nations. Man's making moves.
Thank you. So, yeah, it was really nice. And going there with Miss Antique as well.
Miss Antique is a creator of Rotary, cinematic soul artist, and founder of VAT, various antique talks. Also, check out the RSA too, because I'll talk about Miss Antique on part 2. But look up RSA, 270 years old. Wow.
She came a little bit late, yeah, but I know it's hard to find. What I'm noticing, I'm not sure if she's not noticing this as well, going in and around London, and being born a Londoner, particularly a South Londoner, there's a glass ceiling effects where people, especially our culture, are not going to these places because they don't know where they are, and that feels shameful. Very shameful.
But despite that, she networked her net worth and killed it. She done it. Now, we're going to end this part 1, yeah? To be continued soon. But I'll leave you with this. A homosexual is someone that enters into a relationship to prevent themselves from being homeless. That's what I learnt last year. And no discrimination at all. It's just that I cannot be with a homosexual. And just wish them luck. End of part 1. Laters.